Welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, it's Kelli, and today I'm at Garnett's at the Valentine Museum to have coffee with Bill Martin. Bill is the director of the museum, and boy, does he know his Richmond history.
So,
Cheers.
tell me who you are and what do you do in this city?
I'm Bill Martin. I'm the director here at the Valentine, and I have been here in this city and at this institution for 23 years.
Wow.
And just the amazing things that are happening and that have happened over those 23 years, from seeing this, what the city looked like 23 years ago, to see the excitement. And, you know, the excitement, but also there's some things that we still have left to do.
Yeah.
And that's what actually gets you up in the morning, is there's all this excitement going on, but this provides us the opportunity to do the next thing.
There is a lot of backstory about the Valentine that I didn't know until you told me. And I feel like there's a lot that Richmonders don't know.
It is a really unusual place, particularly in the South, I think, because the Valentine family, which is the name, they send their kids to Europe to study art in the middle of the 19th century, and they've come back, and one of them wants to be an artist, but they come back with this notion that every great city had a museum in Europe. And Richmond didn't have a museum, a place where anybody could go, learn from each other, but see things that were outside of the things that they would normally see. That somehow if you saw something, you would learn something and we could be better people, but also a better city. They were fundamentally committed to that.
Everything in here is from Richmond, correct?
We are all Richmond all the time. We try to be a local place.
Yeah.
So local food.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you got to have Garnett's. If you make a living in a place and you've benefited from being in a place, you know, you have a responsibility, I think, to reinvest in that community where you do your business.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Okay. How many cups do you drink?
Two.
Okay.
Really two.
All right.
Because it's like one at home and one at work.
All right.
Because otherwise, you go to three, gets crazy.
Where are you from?
I am from Culpeper County.
Born Virginian.
Born Virginian.
Okay.
I did leave town a little bit.
Okay.
Grew up in Brandy Station, a little tiny town in Culpeper County. Out on the farm.
I just so didn't picture you as a farm person, though.
Well,
But I thought you were born in the city.
There wasn't a lot of farming growing up. The opportunity came 23 years ago to come to the Valentine. And this institution had a reputation for doing things differently. The director said, you know, I really like for you to come. Ultimately, I became the director here, and it's been interesting run because we've been able to move slowly to do some really important things.
Richmond all of a sudden has these cool neighborhoods, you know, and they've been named something. For somebody that has been here for a while and has watched Blackwell turn into Manchester, the Boulevard turn into Scott's Addition. Churchill is still Churchill. North Side is still...
Leave Churchill alone,
Yeah.
that's my neighborhood.
Why did you decide to live in Churchill?
It was 16, 17 years ago, so Churchill wasn't a thing. Quite frankly, I wanted to live in Churchill because I wanted to be close to work. I wanted a great house. You know, you could live in Churchill and sort of have this sort of self-contained, quiet life. And I love what's happening in the neighborhood, but I also worry about our neighborhood.
Is Richmond growing too fast?
No, I think we should seize this moment. From history, we know that there are moments of extreme growth, you know, are also followed by sometimes a little slowdown.
Since you live in Churchill and there's good food, do you stay in Churchill and eat? Tell me the last three
Oh my gosh,
places.
last three people. Well, this is easy. Dutch and Company.
Okay.
Dynamo. Metzger's.
Okay.
So like two in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
One out.
Yeah.
But never go on the other side of the boulevard.
Okay. Do you cook?
I do. But every Sunday night I cook. And invite a crew. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But you know, 12 so people, same thing every time. I make a big old pot of chicken.
Okay.
Lettuce stew. And throw it on something and go to WPA and get an apple pie or go to Sub Rosa, get a loaf of bread, you know, kind of forage in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then a pot of chicken. It starts at 6. And at 9 o'clock, it's like I get up and go, thank you for coming. Goodbye, because it's a school night. It's only now that we have all these great restaurants. I think we've lost a little bit of that going to people's houses.
What are you looking forward to in Richmond?
This is a really beautiful time of year. It is just getting out and walking on that river.
You are at a museum in Chicago. What is your Richmond elevator speech?
Richmond is this great surprise in the South. We have great art, great food, great history. Richmond is America's story, that you can find America here.
To hear the rest of my interview with Bill, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast in your preferred podcast app. Subscribe to this channel on YouTube and visit coffeewithstrangersrva.com to subscribe to the newsletter. Okay, see you soon.